What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host today, Vett-Dog, as always. And today's video is to celebrate not only 200 subscribers, which is something that I've been putting off for a while. I should have made this video a while ago for 200 subscribers because we're at 221 now, I believe. So not only for 200 subscribers, but this video is also for 200 uploads. We just hit 200 uploads yesterday, February 25th, and that's a huge milestone for me. That's another 100 videos that I put out there. That's 200 videos that people can go through and watch. 200 is such a huge number. It's just crazy to think about how many hours I put in to make those 200 videos, and looking back, I can almost remember every single one of them. I don't specifically remember the videos, but I do remember making them. But this is such an awesome achievement, and I couldn't have done it without you guys, and I just wanted to say thank you. But I'm going to stop taking your time from this video, and we're going to get right to it. And this is Would You Rather. Now, I'm sure most of you have played this while hanging out with your friends. You probably know the idea of what Would You Rather really is. But if you didn't know, they have a game for it where you can go ahead and actually choose which one you would rather do in a somewhat realistic scenario sometimes. Sometimes they're not so realistic. And then after you make your choice, it actually gives you a percentage based on other people's responses, and it tells you whether you're in the majority or not of the average answer by all the people that have answered this question before. And if you scroll down, it usually tells you how many votes have been voted on this singular question. It tells you the category of the question. Ending violence is this one. And there's also a link that you can send to people so they can pull up this specific question. And the question also has a tag, that way it goes into a specific category of types of questions. Now, I haven't seen anybody play this in a while. I'm sure there's still people all across YouTube that still do this and still play this. But I never really played it whenever it was big. I just kind of watched everybody else do it. And I thought it was maybe time to just bring it back. So first question, kill 5 innocent children yourself if it would end all bloodshed in the Middle East for 25 years, or have ongoing wars, terrorism, and fighting in the Middle East. Well, I wouldn't really want the fighting to continue. I wish everybody would just chill the fuck out and go home and just enjoy their lives in their own homes, and everybody just gets along. But that's not something that's really probably ever gonna happen unless we hit some miracle and everybody's just like, damn, we need each other. So they start coming together. But I don't really want to kill 5 innocent children myself. First of all, they're innocent. Second of all, they're children. Third of all, I'm doing it. I don't want to do that. So basically, the inevitable impending doom that the world is gonna have, I'd rather just have the wars going on. Apparently a whole 866,000 people want to fucking kill children. What? You're only ending it for 25 years. You're only ending the fighting and the bloodshed for 25 years. Yeah, that's gonna be a lot and a lot of lives. That's gonna be so many lives saved. But at the same time, 866,000 people just said they'd kill 5 innocent children. So if all those people went out right now and in order to do exactly what they just voted on, 866,973 people, times that by 5 children, you're gonna get 4,334,865 kids that have just died today due to this question, just to end 25 years of war going on in the Middle East. A lot might die in the Middle East, but you know, I don't really like that question. That was a terrible question anyways. So we're just gonna go to the next question. Screw that one. I hope this one, okay, this one isn't the same. Absolutely reek of armpits for the rest of your life, or lose your sense of smell completely. Absolutely reek of armpits for the rest of your life. But see, that's the thing though. If I smell like armpits, I can just put deodorant and body spray on. I mean, obviously, I can't take a shower and just fix it because I'm going to reek for the rest of my life. But that doesn't mean product and other things I put on my body are going to make me reek. I'm not going to be all smelly if I'm putting these other things on. Yeah, you'll smell it if you get really close and kind of like sniff me. But honestly, if you're losing your smell completely and you can't smell anything, it's going to affect your taste buds. It's going to affect things you eat. And who knows, maybe losing your sense of smell can actually have some other stressful effect on your body, which may cause something else down the future. So I'd rather smell like armpits. I could go ahead and fix that. Apparently, I'm once again in the non-majority of people by a lot more this time. This time it's 20% to 80. All those people didn't think about that though. They didn't think you could just put that stuff on you, because it says, would you rather smell of armpits for the rest of your life? Yeah, I may smell, but I'd be putting product and other things on me that don't smell, so people would be getting that aroma of the things that don't smell bad. Would you rather forget who you were or forget who everyone you know is? I'd rather forget who I am. Definitely. I'd rather I'd rather not forget all the people. I've met so many great people in my life. I've met a lot of bad people. I've met a lot of terrible, terrible people. But I've also met really good people, and I wouldn't want to lose the memory of them and forget who they are. Because learning things like that and seeing other people and learning how other people are and getting to know other people and those experiences with them, that's how you basically become and build yourself as well. So I wouldn't want to take that away and then risk me becoming and being someone that I didn't like. Maybe I forget about the terrible person that I tell myself every day not to be like, and then I forget about them, so there's nothing telling me not to be like that person. So maybe in the end that might have an effect on that. So I'd much rather just forget who I am, because I'd rather wake up and be like, damn, who am I? And then just shrug my shoulders and get back to doing YouTube and doing whatever else I want to do. Sounds like a lot more great of a time than versus forgetting everybody. That sounds like a terrible idea. Would you rather fight a shark with bear arms or fight a bear with shark arms? I would much rather fight a bear with shark arms, because he's gonna have fins and he's gonna be on land because he's a bear. It doesn't say he has gills. He's not gonna be a bear in the water. He's gonna be a bear on land because that's where bears live, but he's just gonna have shark arms. He'd have to run at me on his back legs, which is definitely not gonna be fast enough for him to catch up to me. And if it is, what's he gonna grab me with or claw me with? He can fall down, but even if he tries to like land on his front paws or his fins, he's just gonna straight up smack the ground, because they're not gonna be able to hold him up the same. Maybe they will be able to hold him up, but I just don't see it as threatening at all. I was in the non-majority again. 56 people would rather fight a shark with bare arms. You're literally taking two of the deadliest things and combining them. You're taking the shark, which is still in water, swimming at you with his powerful ass tail and his powerful ass jaws. And now this motherfucker has bare arms, and he can just swing at you and claw your ass up the entire fucking time. So even if you're pushing away from his head and you can keep away from his head, it doesn't matter. You're getting clawed in the face and in the ass by fucking bear arms because you wanted to fight a shark with bear arms instead of a bear with shark arms. The fuck? How does that make any sense? Would you rather be a vegetarian and love a meat eater, or be a meat eater and love a vegetarian? I'm sorry to everybody out there that's gonna judge me based off of this question for some reason. Don't judge me off of this question. There's much worse questions out there, okay? But I would much rather be a meat eater and love a vegetarian, because I myself could not go without the meats. I love meats. I will eat meats 24/7, and I can eat meat with every meal. I can eat meat with breakfast, lunch, dinner, brunch, dinner, whatever you want. Snack. I can eat like a meat snack. I can have beef jerky for snack. I can eat meat anytime. Meat is in my soul. Unless a doctor ever tells me that my life is like hanging by a thread and it's on the line and I need to become vegetarian to live, I don't think I could ever become vegetarian. Hell, honestly, I don't even think if a doctor told me that I would even become vegetarian. I think I'd just keep living my life and be like, you know what? There's no point in listening, because why does it even matter? If I can't live happily, why live at all? No, that's actually a bad mindset. Don't have that. You know, there's gonna be struggling times. We can all get through it. Ignore what I just said. I'm not held accountable for anything or anyone. That's the disclaimer here. Don't you forget it. Would you rather slay the dragon or rescue the princess? I'd rather slay the dragon all day, dude. I would much. Look at all these thirsty ass motherfuckers trying to rescue the princess, thinking that they're gonna take her home and get some from in the castle with the guys, the people there, whatever. I don't know. Maybe they want people watching. Why wouldn't you rather just slay the dragon? Why wouldn't you want to be like Shrek and go in there trying to rip some fucking dragon head off, and then your donkey falls in love with the dragon? Like, doesn't that sound way better? Would you rather eat a Big Mac every 6 hours or eat an exquisite meal once every 4 days? Now, honestly, this is probably one of the hardest questions I've had on here. The only other hard one would have probably been about killing the children, and I was just trying to think of which would have a better outcome. Plus, I didn't want to kill the children, so it wasn't even really a hard choice for me. But eating a Big Mac every 6 hours, I feel like I just get tired of that. Eat an exquisite meal once every 4 days. You're getting the variety of the different meals. It doesn't say what type of meal. It just says eat an exquisite meal. So there's many exquisite meals out there, so you can have many of them. So that's a broad category of types of meals. So you'd be getting a different experience. But for how long are you doing this? It says every 6 hours, but it doesn't say every 6 hours for the rest of your life. Is it every 6 hours for a total of 24 hours? Or is it every 6 hours throughout 1 week? Because if it's just 1 week, I can deal with that. And this one says once every 4 days. So you're going to have 4 days and then you only eat once during that week, but it'd probably be worth it. And it doesn't say the size of the meals. I'm going to go for exquisite meal. Definitely, yeah. I'm with the majority this time. 70% of people said that they agree. Because honestly, I just feel like it's a much better choice, honestly, because it doesn't tell you how much you can eat. It doesn't tell you what specifically you have to eat. And it says once every 4 days. Does that mean like once you can only eat once? Or does that mean you can eat multiple times on that 4th day and then continue and do the same thing on the other 4th day? I don't know. But either way, it still sounds like a way better deal. Both are made very public. Would you rather sue a charity organization and win, sue a corrupt organization and lose? I don't want to sue a charity, and it wouldn't even be about the money. If I ever did a lawsuit on anyone, it wouldn't be for money unless they had stolen money from me. If the reason I am suing them is involving money, then yes, I would obviously want money from that lawsuit. But if I ever sued someone for something, it wouldn't be specifically about the money. It'd obviously be about like moral values, I guess, or whatever. It would have a cause, you know? I'd rather sue a corrupt organization and lose. All these people want to sue a charity. For what reason? Why do you want to sue a charity? It didn't say they did anything wrong. And it's a public thing. They said that they were both public, so everybody's going to know about it. For the rest of your life, would you rather have all superpowers you want, but always be alone, or be a normal person, but popular? What's the point of having superpowers if you can't use them to do any good? If you can't use them to do things and help people? Obviously, yeah, you can have fun by yourself doing things with your superpowers, but it'd be so much better to help people and to see a change and make a difference versus being alone, because what good are those superpowers going to do you if you're just alone? I'd rather be a normal person, but popular, because at least you have people there with you and people that you can share things with. Would you rather stare at the sun for 2 minutes or drink a liter of scalding water? Well, both are gonna severely hurt and be extremely painful, and also they probably will both have some sort of lasting effect on your body that's probably not gonna be too good. I think drinking a liter of scalding water, well, that's gonna burn your esophagus, it's gonna burn your stomach, and I hate when I eat certain things. Do you guys ever get that thing where you eat something really hot and then you get it down and you're like, oh, okay, yeah, that was hot, and then it just gets down to your stomach and you can feel it burning, like going down your stomach? That is the worst shit ever. I'd rather stare at the sun for 2 minutes because it's not specifically like physically painful. Like you can squint and it kind of just goes away. You can kind of just squint and it goes away, but also it didn't say that you can wear sunglasses. It just said stare at the sun for 2 minutes. I can stare at the sun for 2 minutes with a pair of sunglasses on, or I can stare at the sun for 2 minutes with 10 pairs of sunglasses on. It didn't say what precautions I had to take to stare at the sun. Would you rather be hunted by Jack Bauer or be hunted by Jason Bourne? Well, I'm going to be honest, I don't know who Jack Bauer is, or Bowser. That's Bowser. Jack Bowser. I'd rather be hunted by Jason Bourne. First of all, Jason Bourne is very attractive. He's a very good-looking man. And 2, he doesn't always catch the guy immediately, you know, he hunts him down for a while, so I have some sort of chance of escaping. Jason Bourne's just way cooler. Would you rather actually have to laugh out loud every time you type LOL, haha, LMAO, etc., or always have to replicate the face of an emoticon you use? Honestly, I think it'd be way funnier to replicate the face of an emoticon, because there's so many emojis out there. There's so many different faces that they have for them and everything, and I just think it'd be way more hilarious. Really? Wow. Okay, people. You guys just truly have no sense of humor, do you? I could tell that by some of your previous questions. Would you rather have extremely muscular arms or have extremely muscular legs? Well, if you're talking about just arms, I'm not a very big guy, so really muscular arms wouldn't quite exactly look proportional on my body, but extremely muscular legs, you know, those legs are gonna help you last through your life. You're gonna have good muscles, and good muscles are gonna put less stress on your joints, so it's gonna be a win-win, and when you get old, it's not gonna hurt as much. So I'm gonna choose muscular arms. Yeah, 69, baby. Woo! That's what I'm talking about, son. 69. 69 is a good number. And I'm glad that you guys joined me on this journey. because that's going to be all for today. Alright guys, that's going to be all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button, drop a comment down below if you want to see more of Would You Rather. I would definitely love to do more of these. These are hilarious, they're fun. I feel like it's a good thing to kind of help bring in everybody together and kind of just get everybody's opinion on it. Go ahead and drop a comment down below and tell me what are some of the choices you guys would have made on some of those questions. And as always, don't forget to click that subscribe button. But what better way to end today's video off with a 69? That was just good luck. That was just good luck right there. And as always, you know what we say here on the channel. Peace out, guys. Love you. Catch me in the next video.